pastor you may think of in Abakaliki.
Hmm.
Yes, Izu, as gentle as he is, very cool, is a deadly man. He has this heart. If he tell you he will do this, he will do it. Now, 2024, we had this contact of one man called Man Pass Man, Odumeje, Norifite, Anambra State. He's a native doctor.
Just the same way we have bad native doctors, that is the same way we have bad pastors. You see some of those men on suit, they are working for themselves. They are working for their pocket. They are not working for Christ. In fact, they don't even know who Christ is. You must be very careful because many of them have gone to places to acquire powers they are using for miracle. This story will open your eyes. This man shares how him and his God went to man past man to acquire power just to belong. Izu God is a pastor who stays in Abakaliki, and he said this thing happened after Izu God invited Odumeje. He paid Odumeje 3 million naira so he can come and pull crowd. But at the end of the day, they did not achieve their goal. So they now visited man past man. And when they got there, they have to pay a certain amount of money to belong to that kingdom, a particular kingdom called Ayakai or something. They have to pay money to belong to that kingdom. Why am I sharing this video? All right, not to castigate anybody or to spoil business for anybody, but I want you as a Christian to open your eyes and know what you feed your spirit. Know where you they go prayer. Know where you they enter. Many of them, they are not serving Christ. Be very careful. Watch this video till the end and please share it. Somebody needs to hear it. All right? Somebody needs to hear what is happening in the body of Christ. It's not even in the body of God because some of these people, I don't know, they are just there for their pocket. But children of God, we have to be wise. We have to be prayerful. Mind what you feed your spirit. Or if any when them watch the video. Oh.
In Anambra State. Odumeje Norifite, that is his guy name. Man past man.
Mm.
We had his contacts. Then the young man said to us that this is not something that we are to discuss with him on that he should come. So he just said, okay, let's prepare. I prepared. This journey that I'm talking about happened February 2024. I prepared. After I have committed the first one, is it the second one that I will not go? So I prepared. We went to see that man. We paid 45,000 each. That is 90,000. Is the Chuku paid for us to see this man past man. Then after seeing man past man told him that what thing he needs is power. That once he belongs, those things he has been looking for, he will have them. Then he asked man past man, what does it take for him to belong, for him to have this power? And then the secret courts, man past man introduced to his God, is this secret court they call Ayakaya.
Ayakaya.
Yeah, Ayakaya. So he has a lunatic. That man past man. He has many altars. He has many demons he embraced. He welcomed. So, but he said his own is that Ayakaya. He has a form.
For the Ayakaya?
Yes. Then he told his God what it will cost him. So after we calculated everything, it was almost 8 million to belong.
1.8 million?
Yes, to belong. After buying everything you will buy, you have to bring 500,000 mets cash. He will burn it.
He will burn it?
Yes. He will burn it. That as he burn that money, that is how the money will be flowing to your account. And that is, according to him, that is what he told him. Then we came back. There was no money with his God that period. Because he just finished hosting Odumeje without getting what he needed.
Return on investment.
The return was too poor. The return was too poor. It was too poor. And the man did not even raise any money for him. I'm talking about Odumeje. He did not raise money for him. So both the money he paid Odumeje, I think 3 million to come. He paid Odumeje. We are not talking about the poster, the flares, all those things, the hotel, because this man came with a lot of people. So after he made such move, there was no money with him again. So the only option was to sell Sienna, his car. So they started advertising the Sienna. Pastor Herbert, others started advertising the Sienna. So one day he called me, he said, I should beg man pass man, if only he can take that Sienna as, a change and do
For
the
the
work.
1.8 million.
Yes, and do the work for him. So after I finished talking with man pass man, he asked me to bring the vehicle. Let him see the vehicle first. So I came back. That is, I came to him. I told him this is what the young man said. He gave me key, gave me money for fuel, asked me to take the car to him. I drove that car, that Sienna, from Abakaliki to Rifte, Anambra States. So when man pass man saw the vehicle, he said he will not buy that amount. He can only pay 1.5. That he should bring that mets, that 500,000 mets. He should bring it. That one is compulsory. So Izuchukwu has to bring that one. The man pass man later carry the Sienna and then turn it as security vehicle. That is what his security men are using that vehicle up to tomorrow. Stop Evo. That is the name of his security in Anambra. That is in Orifte. Stop Evo. So they are using that Sienna to tomorrow. I'm not saying now. To tomorrow. They are still using that Sienna. Then he gave a date to come. When that date reached, we traveled before that day. We spent 7 days, almost 8 days in that place for the initiation. It wasn't easy. By this evening, I followed them to go to the market to buy these spiritual things. But the one they imported. Though I went and collected it as well for us to know that they are using that money to buy something. Then after those days, time of initiation came. It was only Izu, me and him. I'm talking about man past man that was in that altar, in that shrine. Some of his boys were outside. Those working inside were still inside. Not everybody goes inside that place. It's only those who came to learn work, maybe to learn native. I don't know. It's through that place I discovered that as people learn how to do work, that is how they learn how to do native doctor too. There are people that came to learn how to do native doctor in that place.
Apprenticeship.
Yes. In that man past man.
For the gods to call you.
For the gods to call you, as some of us go to this men of God, for them to call us, not God calling you. So
call you on behalf of God.
Yes, if they didn't call you, you cannot claim that God has called you.
Yeah.
So that is when I discovered that there are people that are learning how to do this native doctor's work. Then, after everything, if any church member of Izuchukwu doubt this, let that person ask Izuchukwu to remove his clothes. You will see marks of razor all over his body. If only Izuchukwu can remove his clothes, both back and front, there is a lot of marks. Izuchukwu can never remove his clothes in public because the man used razor to design his body. I was there. I'm not telling you stories. He used razor to design his body. All because of what? Power.
He was putting something in those places.
Yes, there are some substance. He was, as soon as the blood comes out, he will use it to, close it. There are a lot of razor all over his body. That is not my number one evidence. There is razor. If there is no razor, in his body, let Izuchukwu remove his body. He said that he didn't. It's a long story. Then after that initiation, as I said, we spent almost 8 days in that place. Because that night, the spirits that was inside Izuchukwu could not allow him to sleep. They tormented him. He couldn't sleep that night. They tormented him. Because there was already spirit deposited in him. Izuchukwu is an antichrist. So he's not a man of God. When he was a man of God, if at all that there was a time he was a man of God, has gone. Not now. Not now. Izuchukwu is capital. I don't know how to. It's a fake. So when we came back, they give you 3 months to come back and kill a ram. Sorry, cow for that
Shrine.
because they had already have his own altar. Because the man after they have initiated you, after the initiation, next is to build your own altar. You carry it to your place, or you call him to come to your house and build that. So Izu has no way to keep that altar than to beg the man that he should help him and keep the altar in his shrine. So even before that 3 months time, I carry ram. People brought for testimony
to native doctor.
To that place.
Let me know in the comment section if you want the continuation of this video. Now let me ask, Odumeje, they charge 3 million naira to go to another church to preach the gospel of God. Hi! A man of God, they charge 3 million naira to go to another church to preach the gospel of God. If you tell me, okay, that money is for fuel, no. It's for flight, no. You can actually tell the pastor, oh yeah, book my flight. This is the time, this is the hour, blah, blah, blah. This is my name. This is the people I'm coming with. Just book flight for us and we'll be right there. This is word of God we're going to preach. But they said Odumeje charged them 3 million naira. Odumeje, we would like to hear from you. Is it true or not? I'm only asking, is it true? Is it true that you charged them 3 million naira? And they expected you to raise money, to raise fund for them, and you couldn't do that. You didn't, they said it was poor. Anyway, that will not be my problem. Now, to man pass man, I don't understand though. I heard that man pass man, they cure Ndala. So how is it now from curing Ndala to raising altar for men of God? Hey, more things they happen, oh. From curing Ndara. That's what I heard. I was told that man past man they cure Ndara, that he specialized in curing Ndala, that his father was curing Ndala. From there, he transferred the offer to him. That if you bring a mad person to man past man, that man past man will cure the mad person. This is what I was told. I'm surprised now that I'm hearing that man past man is raising altars for men of men. Let me not even call them men of God. Where are we heading to? Anyway, guys, I would like to see your comment. Let me know what you believe. But like I said, my aim of bringing this here is to open your eyes for you to know that some of them, they are there for their pocket. When you see people falling in churches, you see people doing miracle, performing miracle anyhow, they go just do hand like this. Everybody go they fall. Speaker will not fall. Other people will not fall, but a particular person will be falling. Just know now one of them. All right? Now one of them. They get altars many places. They are not working for God. But let me say this. On the last day, we will all give account of how we lived our lives. So be very careful. Share the video for me.